reviews. Hello, Aqua here, and I'm going to be trying to review something because I am definitely qualified for this. So, I'm going to be talking about Miraculous Ladybug, and yes, I am very late to this party, but I thought the next season is coming out in a few months, and I love this show, so might as well try to review everything that came before to be ready for season 4. Season 4? I think it's season 4. I'm sorry, Netflix has a mess of the seasons and I'm not quite sure what season we're at. I think it's 4. I'm almost certain it's 4. So to start off, I'm gonna start in episode 1, season 1. That was kind of obvious, probably. The Bubbler. This episode is definitely not what you would traditionally expect from a first episode of a series that's of superheroes. Usually superhero series start with the origin story, how the characters met each other, or how they got their powers, or something like that. But Miraculous just throws us into the action, which saves time in the origin story that can sometimes be a bit tedious for some people, and just throws us right into the action, right into the fun. We gotta give it credit for not babying the audience into like, oh, they won't understand if we don't explain every single detail. No, this series gives us the due credit that the people watching this show should have. Yes, we see weird floaty animal thingies, and we see kids with superpowers. No, we don't understand everything, but we understand the premise. There's superpowers, there's superheroes, there's bad guys, and that's all we need to understand at the moment. We don't need to understand every single detail, that'll come later. As long as we understand enough to have fun, that's what's important, and I think it's great that the series decided to start in such a non-traditional way, and it really makes a mark and shows how awesome this series is going to be going forward. Of course, everyone at this point has seen the series, me and myself included, but still, let's talk about what happens in the episode. So, the episode starts with Marinette waking up, and immediately we're introduced to her Adrian obsession, which is definitely not something that we should be worried about. It's not unhealthy whatsoever. It's Adrian's birthday! Who is Adrian? Well, the other kid with the floaty animal thingy. I have been spinning from side to side. Is this annoying? It's Adrian's birthday, and he gets a present from Plague, his Kwame. I don't think we've learned what Kwamis are at this point, but yes, his Kwame, the floaty animal thingy. He gets a present from Plague. Plague just gave himself a present, he wanted cheese. That's what Plague always wants. Plague just wants one thing, and it's always cheese. Going back to Marinette, she's made Adrian a present, but she's way too shy and way too clumsy around him to give it to him. And in that moment we get introduced to the wonderful, wonderful person that is Chloe. Chloe. Someone every single person would love, obviously, because Chloe is not annoying and definitely not a mean girl whatsoever. Chloe's annoying. Marinette doesn't give Adrian her presents, and Adrian is sad because his father doesn't want to let him have a birthday party. At the moment, we don't exactly know why his father is being so overprotective? Is that the right word for this? I'm not sure. Marinette goes to Adrian's house to leave him the present. She forgets to sign the present, so the present has no name. And when Adrian's father's assistant, Natalie, gets asked by her boss if she got a present for his son, she decides, yes, I'll steal this present from a 14-year-old girl because that is what a mature adult does. So Marinette, mission complete, I guess. She's gonna she didn't sign it, well, whatever, just move on. She got him the present, and that's what's important. But Adrian's best friend Nino isn't exactly happy that Adrian isn't allowed to have a birthday party, so he decides to go talk to Adrian's father, who is very, very intimidating and not happy at all at Nino questioning his parenting. So Nino gets banned from seeing Adrian at his house, and he reacts in clearly the most logical way. Parents suck and they need to be thrown into the atmosphere. Obviously. We see the villain with butterflies. Very scary butterflies. The villain, Hawkmoth, akumatizes Nino. Akumatize means to be... I don't know exactly what it means. The point is, Nino is now a villain and he's gone crazy. For parties, he traps all of the adults in bubbles and sends them off into space. or to wherever they reached. I don't know. If they didn't run out of air first, I mean. So we need our superheroes to come save the day. And that's exactly what Marinette is going to do. She turns into Ladybug, spots on, and then goes off to save the day. Nino, the bubbler, has all of his classmates forced to be in this party for Adrian. Here they better enjoy the party or get sent off and probably suffocate. Ladybug is on her way and Cat Noir is literally right inside the house because Plag is such a good influence and Adrian is so good at making responsible decisions. He decides to go enjoy the party a bit. He can save them later, right? At the party, Adrian gets constantly bombarded by signs that everyone is not happy to be there, like, at all. They are not happy. They are not safe. And you can see it on their faces. And he notices. But he brushes it aside. Ladybug gets there and is going to save the day, but she sees Chloe making a move on her man, so obviously things are more important. So she goes, uses her superpower that she can only use once per transformation, and with her lucky charm she gets a, what is it called? Oh my gosh. I swear I'm not that young. A record. She gets a record. And with that, the slow song gets turned off, so Chloe does not get to make a move on her man. So Marinette goes into the party to get some food for Tiki, her Kwame, so she can recharge. There she meets up with Alia, goes into the house, signs her present, problem resolved. Adrian will know the present was for Marinette, so we don't need to worry anymore. Seeing that people are still in trouble, she turns back into Ladybug, goes right out, and says a motivational speech, prompting Adrian to snap out of his stupidity and go claws out. He can help save the day as Cat Noir. Our heroes aren't initially successful and they get trapped in a bubble, but through awesomeness they get freed and now they're ready to save the day, which they do, and everything gets resolved. Everyone is safe, everyone is happy. Miraculous Ladybug! And Paris is back to normal. The real problem of the episode, Marinette's present. Natalie is not nice. She takes away the post-it note Marinette puts on it and gives it to Adrian as if it was a present from his father. Something Marinette does not clarify later because she's way too nice and she saw how happy Adrian was to get a present from his father. So we learned that Adrian's father's a jerk and Marinette is not. What have we learned? We learned that there are superheroes in Paris. There's a super villain that wants their superpower optics. They're miraculous. Miraculous? Miraculousy? The thingies. That's what they are. And we don't really know how our heroes met or why they don't know each other's identities. We don't really know what their little floaty animals are or what they exactly do. But we know that they're superheroes and we know that they're awesome and we know that if we stick around we'll have a great time. This episode is great. A great start to a series and a great foreshadowing of things to come. It gives us enough bits and pieces of every important relationship in the show to get us immersed in the world and to understand what's at stake. We see these friendships and these family relationships. We see the contrast of Marinette and her mother and Adrian and his father. And we see these awesome best friends, Nino and Alia, willing to go to great lengths just to make sure their best friends are happy, which is awesome. And I probably said awesome like a million times, but this show is just so awesome. One unpopular opinion. The first time I watched this episode, I was like, oh, Adrian, he's so sad, I love him, he's adorable, Cat Noir is so funny. But having watched the finale of season 3, was it season 3? At this point, I've just noticed that Adrian has these moments of selfishness because he's not dumb, he's really smart. But there's points where he just, I don't know if he just ignores things when reality is staring him right in the face, or if he's really just that socially inept. That's not to say I hate him, because I don't. I love him, he's adorable, but it would be great if he were a bit more like Marinette, but then there wouldn't be a show. So, character growth, anybody? This was more a recap than a review, but I hope you liked it. And I hope you come back for more where I can actually give you more of my opinions. Instead of, just talking about what happened, because you all already know. The next time I'll give you more of my opinions. Ask me what you want to know. I'll tell you my opinions. Maybe some of them are controversial. Maybe we can fight in the comment section. Who knows? Anyway, see you guys later.